Hi everyone, welcome to Last Minute Coders. My name is Vinay. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, we are going to learn how we can make reset password screen in our Canvas app. So I've covered two videos on how to create a registration page and how to create a login page. These are the two videos. Okay. One of you commented that can you please make a video on how to reset a password in Canvas app. So in these, if you haven't watched these two videos, first I would recommend you to watch these two videos. I have shown you how you can make a sign up page, a very dynamic sign up page. Let me just show you. I have shown you like how you can add like validations and all, how you can hide the password, show the password, okay, confirm password. And once like see this, these two are I think same. Okay, so this one is not giving me an error, but yeah, see, now there is a validation issue. The password should be like, it should be of 8 character, must be one capital, one a small, one a special character, one number. So it is kind of that kind of validation is happening here. Okay, and I have shown you how you can save this data in your SharePoint list. Okay, and this list is also very amazing. Like I am an admin, so I can see all the password and all the username up here. But this bot person will not be able to see my password or any other person's detail. He can only see his credential up here in this table user credential list. So this is what I have shown you, and I have also shown you how you can make a login page. Okay, so let me just show you, like let's take example of this one. Let me just copy this. Even though see I am an admin, and if I try to like copy this bot, okay, bot username, I put the bot username up here. And even if I like copied his credential up here, but if I try to log in, see, it will throw me an error. Okay, again, I have added one validation also. Okay, so here also like authentication I have put, like even admin can't able to like log in with other person's credential. Okay, reason because I've added one, like we have like different user emails. Okay, so I have used this. So if I am logged in, so my email is this one. By default, once you log into your Canvas app, you will have your email up here. See, I'm logged into this email. Okay, so there's one more authentication you can give. So I have to use my username and my credential. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Let me just paste it up here. Let me copy this password. Let me just show you. If I paste the correct password, see, if I hit on login, so I'm logged in. Okay, I'm successfully logged in. Okay, well and good. Let me again go to that login page, and if I enter like wrong password, let's say this is a wrong password. Okay, let me try to log in now. So it will say username or password is wrong, please try again. Alright, very well and good. So in this video we are going to make how we can reset the password. Let's say user don't want to go to the SharePoint list. He want a feature like in my mail I should get one OTP with like 6 digit of numbers, and here there should be another screen where we will enter that OTP, and then we will be able to like reset our password and set new password. Okay, so let's learn how we can do that. Again, if you are new to the channel, I would like to request you to please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming notifications of such amazing videos. And like this video if you like the content, and share it with your colleagues, friends. I'm always open to your comments. You can always share your feedbacks in the comment section. Okay, and if you face any issue or you have any query, you can always mail me at lastminutescode@gmail.com. All my details were being flashing on the screen, so you can just mail me that email. Mail me in this email, okay? And I'll definitely reach out to you. So let's start this video. Firstly, let me just copy these two things. So in sign up page, we don't have, right? We don't create this thing, forgot password. In login page we create. Okay. So here we are on our login page, and here let's say I'll say forgot password. Okay, I'll say something like this, forgot password, and here I'll say reset. Okay, so see, this is a button. See, this is a button, and this is a logo. This is a label. Okay, let me align it So I manually aligned these two, and if I go to advanced, on select, I have written like some kind of code. Okay, so what I'll do is I've already created, let me just delete this screen, and let me go up here. Let us create one blank screen. Okay, and let me rename this screen as reset password, or maybe OTP screen, OTP check screen, I'll say. Okay, OTP, here I'll check the OTP. Alright, well and good. So here I'll check my OTP. So once user hit on this reset, he should be navigated to that OTP screen. Okay, OTP check screen. So see what will happen. See, if I hit on reset, I'll navigate to this OTP screen, and here let me create one label, and let me just manually align it. Here I'll say, please validate your OTP. OTP means one-time password. So please validate your OTP, I'll say. Font size semi-bold, center line. Let us give it some background color. Okay, font color white. So alright, the spelling of please is PLESE. Please validate your OTP. So this is one screen that I have built. Okay, here what we will do is we will have one container. So I'll create one container, and inside this container I'll have one label and have one input box. Okay, label, I'll say enter your OTP. Okay, I'll say something like this. Make this right align, and this is done. Keep this text input size is small. See, border color, I'll make it like gray, dark gray, and hover pay, I'll give like no transparency, no color I'll give. Okay, and there is one property called focus border thickness, so I'll make this as 2. So just do these kind of things so that this text input look good. Okay, see, on hover it is giving me this blue border. I don't want this, so I'll again click on this. Firstly, I'll go to default. I'll remove whatever written up here. So since OTP is only number, so I'll change the format from text to number. Okay, and where hover, there is a property called hover border color, so this one. So I'll again select the same border color. So the last one is border color, this is fill, this is font color. Okay, so this time, yeah, it is fine. Okay, now I'll put like border radius of this container is 20. This shadow I'll give semi bold maybe. Okay, so that it looks more 3D. Okay, I'll try to manually center line it. Okay, now these two things are done. Let me a little bit decrease its size and try to align these two maybe at the center. Yep. Now here what I'll do is I'll create one button, and here I'll say validate. I'll say validate and change its color to maybe this green. Okay, and hover color, hover background color, see currently it is blue. I'll say self.fill. So yeah, this is fine. Again, there is every time for every control, most of the control, this focus border thickness is by default 4. Just turn it to 2, whatever your original border is. See, my border is 2, so I'm turning it to 2. If it was 0, so I would have turned it to 0. See, now this buttons look okay. This button look okay. I can increase its size. Okay, UI is totally up to us. We can UI is in our hand, so we can make it more beautiful. But for now, let us keep it like this, and let me give like some a little bit gray color to this. Okay. So yeah, this looks fine to me. So here I'll enter my OTP and I'll hit on validate, and there had to be some additional detail, like let me add here like hi, and let me click to this text, and here I'll say, so whosoever is trying to log in, his or her username should come up there. Okay, so see this username that I have entered up here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go to my OTP screen, I'll go up here, and you can use lookup, better use lookup. Okay, because lookup will give exact, like, correct value only. So lookup, where to look up this table credential, table user credential, where my, see this email I told you, right? This is we are saving every time. Like if you have watched last video, so that registration video I showed you like how we are saving this email. So basically what you have to write is user email is equal to user function dot email, because they both are just the same. Alright, if they are same, now what do you want to retrieve from here? So I need username. Okay, I need this thing. So see up here, currently it is loading. So see hi, and it is giving my username vinay@hyd.in. Okay, see in the backend this is what my username is, right? So I am looking up in this list and I am checking the condition is where this user email is equal to whosoever the person is logged in. Okay, so this user email is me itself. Okay, my email will come up here. So here the condition is match, and then I am just returning the username. So here see hi username. Let me press Ctrl Z. I'll click outside, I'll cut this, I'll paste this inside up here. Okay, and hi, I'll say this thing, and also I'll concatenate, I'll say to reset your password, please check your email. We have sent you an OTP, 6-digit OTP. I'll say something like this. Okay, and an exclamation mark. This looks okay to me. Let me increase its size. Let me copy these three, move them a little bit down. I'll just center line this thing. I'll move this also down. Okay, and the font color I'll give is a little bit gray color I'll give. Okay, maybe this little darker gray. So here I've written hi username, then username is vinay@hyd.in. To reset your password, please check your email. Okay, we have sent you an 6-digit OTP. So this is what we will say, and even like we can tell like in which email we have sent. Okay, check your email, and I'll provide one bracket up here, like 2 bracket I can provide. Like inside this I'll give the user email, and here I can simply say user dot email, user function dot email, and here I need to close the bracket, and here I need to open the bracket. So that's it. So see up here how amazing we can make this thing. Let me increase its width. Okay, so see up here, hi Vinay, to reset yeah, let me give a little bit of spacing up here so that it look good. Okay, so hi Vinay, username in .n. To reset your password, please check your email, and this is the email. We have sent you an 6-digit OTP. We have sent you a 6-digit OTP, we can say, not an, but all right, well and amazing, right? and I'll provide one background, little bit gray color background to this, so that this look more amazing. Or maybe red, or maybe there's blue. This one, yeah, this looks amazing, right? And this is matching my theme. So here a user will enter one OTP. Okay, once he enter one OTP, he will be navigated to another screen. Let me create one screen. Here I'll say a new password screen. New password screen, I'll say. Okay. Now again, I'll just copy this thing. Copy this label. I'll go to this one. I'll paste it up here. I'll say create a new password. So this is screen. I'll say create a new password. I'll just copy this container, paste this container up here. I don't need any labels. Okay, I'll just move this up, copy paste, and in my login screen in my registration screen I have already have validation on these, right? So simply what I'll do is I'll just copy these whole thing. Okay, copy, because like these fields are already validated, I don't have to validate them again. So I'll just copy this thing from here, and here I'll paste. Okay, inside this container, what I need to do is I just need to decrease their size a little bit. Okay, size is being decreased. Let me move them up here. Okay, and I'll move them a little bit here. I'll move this one. I'll delete this one. I'll move this up. Okay, move this eye a little bit up. And that's it. Here I'll say new password, and I'll copy this label, paste this label again. I'll say confirm new password, and because both are mandatory fields, so you can put a streak in the beginning. Okay, this we can do. Let me increase its width a little bit. Okay, so it don't go to the new line. Or maybe, okay, maybe I'll just copy these 4 and move them a little bit to the right. And now I can increase its width. So cool, right? So cool. You can make them a little bit semi-bold also. So cool, right? And here I'll say okay, confirm password. Confirm, or I'll say save. I'll just say save. Okay, save look good. So I'll say save. So this is amazing, right? Button here or in the middle of the screen, anywhere, like this will look good. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, save. So once like they will enter a new password, confirm password, and they can hit on save. Maybe I can increase its width so that UI wise this look good. Okay, now anyways it is fine. We can a little bit increase its width. Okay, now let me select all of them. Okay, and I can move them freely in the center. Alright, this looks good. Okay, once they will hit on save, so they will be navigated. See, on select, I'll say navigate to login page. Okay, so they have to log in now. Navigate to login screen, and what kind of effect transition you want to give. So let's say I want to give a fade transition, so screen transition fade. See up here, if I click up here, I am navigated to up here. So UI I have designed. So if I click on reset password, here I'll enter my OTP. Until and unless I enter my OTP, this button will be disabled, but currently there is no validation done. But let's say I've entered my OTP. Let's say this is my OTP, and if I hit on validate, something is happening up here. Let me click on this. So let's see on this button. Okay, see here I haven't written any code, so I'll say navigate to which screen? New password screen. Okay, and the effect screen transition dot fade. The effect is fade. So see up here, if you enter this OTP, click on validate, you will be moved to up here. Let's say if you enter like this, let me just copy this thing. Anyway, like this is wrong. If the validation is not happening, this button will be disabled, and if you hit on save, the password will be resetted in the backend, and you can enter the new password and you can hit on login. Okay, so this is the whole thing. Now let's see how we are going to build the functionality. So as soon as a person hit on reset, okay, as soon as a person hit on reset, so what should happen? Before navigating to this screen, one mail should come to my this mail ID also, right? Okay, see if I hit on reset, so it is saying, hi Vinay, to reset your password please check your email, we have sent you a 6-digit OTP. Okay, so this is what it is written up here. And let me add one, let's say, back arrow, so that I can move to like my previous screen also if I want to. So here what I'll do is, firstly width should also be 70, height should also be 70, color should be white, and just give like a 15 or maybe 20 padding from all the side. Okay, it's always good to have padding so that yeah, there will be a little bit of space from left, top, right and bottom. And the code that you have to write inside it is back, and you can give the transition up here. Let's say again I wanted to have a fade kind of transition. So yeah, this, if I wanted to go to previous screen, I can. Okay, now in this reset button, prior to this I need to send email. How to send email from your Power App? So for that you need to go to data section. Here search for Office 365 Outlook connector. Let's search for it, and if it is not coming up here, just write Outlook. I think double L I have written. So see, Office 365 Outlook connector is there. Just hit on just click on it, and that connector will show up here. So currently it is loading. Let's wait. Yeah, as you can see up here, the connector is being added to our Power App. So with the help of this connector, we can send emails also. So here I'll say Office 365 Outlook dot send email v2. Okay, version 2. So first thing it is asking, send to whom, to whom you wanted to send this mail. I'll say send it to user.email. Whosoever is logged in, just send it to that person. Okay, now what is the subject? Let's say my app name is demo app. Reset password has been requested, or I'll say reset password OTP. Okay, just I'll keep it simple. In the body I'll say hi, and the name of the user is hi, let's say user dot full name. So I have all of these things. User is already present, so hi, then a space, user dot full name I'll say, and then put comma up here. You have requested for password reset. Here is your OTP. So how should I send my OTP? See See, very beautiful thing. So you have to write this function called rand between, okay, and inside this what you have to write is, let me just for now let me just close it, put semicolon, otherwise it will again and again give me an error. So full name, here I forgot to put an ampersand sign, that is why it was giving me an error. So rand between, I'll say 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so total 6 number between 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it can pick any possible number between this and this, okay, between 100k to 999k, okay. So this is your OTP. So this is what I'll say, and to give a new line here you can use char 10, okay, and you can say thank you, something like this can be done, okay. Now here in your backend you have to create one column called a number kind of column, or maybe text kind of column, it is up to you. Name this column as OTP, okay, click on OK. So see, this column should get updated, this column should also have this OTP, right? So what I would suggest you, instead of doing like this, instead of doing like this let me just copy this thing up here. Prior to this I'll set an variable, I'll say var OTP, okay, and I'll paste this code up here, and I'll use this var OTP variable now, okay, instead of this. So var OTP, okay. So this is done. Mail will be sent, but before sending the mail, what should happen is that with this OTP here also I need to save this OTP, okay, in my backend. Otherwise how will I check from the backend that OTP is matching or not? So I have to save this OTP in the backend as well. So for that, what I will have to do is I will have to write a code called update if, okay, update if. So it is asking me the name of my collection. Let's say if I directly give like my SharePoint, does it give any error or not? So update if, and the condition, it is asking condition, okay. So I'll again say user email is equal to user dot email, okay. So this I'll say, and then it is saying like which item you wanted to upgrade. So item is nothing but a record, so I'll do like this, and here I'll put semicolon firstly. The item that I'm going to update is OTP, okay. So I'll say OTP colon. Now what should be the OTP? OTP should be this var OTP, okay. So this is it. Let's wait. Okay, I haven't, see, if you made change in your SharePoint list, you have to refresh up here also, right? In your, otherwise your Canvas app doesn't know like what you did in your backend, okay. So let me just refresh my data source. So once it is refreshed, so you can see up here, now the error is gone. So use update if function to update anything, okay. So this row will be updated with an OTP, and one OTP, the same OTP I'll receive in my backend. So let's test this functionality if it is working or not. Let's say if I hit on reset password. So see, firstly, now it is not directly navigating to another screen. See, it took some time. Now I'll check my mail. See, I received one mail with this OTP called 947695. Okay, see, I received this OTP or not, right? And I'll go to my backend. If I refresh up here, so see, the same OTP is being entered up here, right? 947695, right? The same thing I received up here. So I'll copy this OTP. Okay, now that we are on this validate OTP screen, so firstly we have to add some validation on this button. So just go to display mode of this button. This button should be disabled if we enter like a wrong OTP, right? This button should be disabled, or we can add validations up here also in the border color of this text input. See, if we enter wrong OTP, let's how do we validate it? So just go to see this, go to border. See, currently the property is on the left hand side, border style. Change it to border color. See, the border color is this one, see, gray. But here what I'll say, if on my backend I'll just look up where my user email is equal to user.email function I'll use, and just from there I'll extract this OTP, okay, using the lookup function. So I'll say lookup what table user this thing, and lookup where, and the condition. Now the condition is nothing but user email is equal to user.email, okay. And what do you wanted to extract? I wanted to extract OTP from there, okay. That's it, that's pretty much it. This should, if this is equal to whatever I have written in this self.text, okay, and I have to use a value function up here, since in backend OTP is a number, okay. So if they both are, wait a sec, lookup, okay, well and good. If they both are matching, then the gray color is fine. Otherwise, okay, in backend this thing is not a value, this is a text, I just forgot, okay. And here, otherwise, if they are not matching, the color should be red, okay. So see up here, just see up here, what is the border color? Red, right? The border color is red. If I enter some wrong values, again the border color will remain red. But on hover, see what is happening. On hover, this color is changing, right? Let me just fix this. I'll go up here, hover color, see this, the last one. If I click on this hover color, so this is hover color, there is hover border color property. Here I'll say color dot, or maybe I'll say self dot border color, that's it, okay. Hover color should also be, see, this time on hover the color will not change, okay. So by default it is red, so it is expecting like 6 digit, so it should be red. So the OTP that I have received is 947695. So I'll just enter this, 947695, 947695. See, now it is validated, right? So yep, the same condition that we have written for like this border color. I'll just copy this condition, this much condition, I'll copy this. Same thing I can paste in this button as well, right? I'll go to display mode of this button, I'll paste the same condition up here. If I'll say if they both are matching, then this should be in edit mode, otherwise this should be in disabled mode, okay. Display mode dot disabled, here it should be display mode dot edit, and pretty much that's it. See, wait a sec, something, if user OTP is equal to self.text, okay, here see, instead of self.text it should be text input 4.text, okay. Here you just have to do like this, okay. So see, if they both are matching, then this is fine. If I am entering something wrong, this button is also disabled, right? So only if we enter like correct 947695, I think, yeah. So then and then only I'll be able to click on this button. So see, isn't it amazing? Let me increase its size. Okay. So see, I can only like now I can click on this. But if this was wrong, let's say if it was 4, so see, I'm not able to click on this button. So this is how you put validation, okay. Now if I hit on validate, I'll move to this screen. Okay, well and good. Here what I need to do is, here I need to provide a new password. Again, the password, this thing, let me just copy, let me go to tree view, go to my registration screen. I'll just copy this text also, okay. So that end user will like enter a correct, like the password should contain like one at least of 8 characters, 1 capital, 1 small, like that, okay. Let me just select all of these, move them a little bit down, okay. And the font size of this, I'll change it to like this, maybe make it center align and move this little bit down. And here I'll say password must be, instead of this, password must be of 8 or more characters and contain at least one number, one special character, one number, one capital letter, one capital character, one small character, and one special character. So see, because I here see our password had to be, see, if I enable this, it should contain one number. Let me enable this first. One small letter, one capital letter, then anything, okay, and one special character. See, if this is correct, then I am getting no error in this. And if I copy this thing up here and confirm password, if I paste this, and both things are same, let's say if I remove this H, so see, this is disabled, right? So here in the save button, what validation I can give is, again, in this border color of this, if I click on the border and change to border color, I've written this code. If is match, see this regular expression I've written. So I'll just copy this code. I'll go to my this button and just wait. Display mode of this button, I'll say if, okay, let me not write if, I have already copied it. So if is match this, then edit, otherwise display mode should be disabled. Okay, this, and I have to copy from here also. Let me go to its border color. So both condition I need. Okay, so other condition was, okay, one condition was this. Let me go to border color of this. Other condition was this. Okay, self, instead of self.text, it will be different. Okay, but let me just copy this for now. Here, one condition of is match is the one condition is this is match. So instead of the, see, the self.text, I have to write like this one. Okay, text input 2_3. Self means this control itself, but here self was fine because I'm talking about this control only, but here I have to point it to like this one. Okay, the name of this one is text input 2_3 2_3. So see, now you can see this green, it is highlighting up here. See this green color, so it is highlighting the correct thing. Okay, so one condition I have validated for this new password. I have to validate for confirm password as well, right? So how do you validate for confirm password? See, the condition is if this is true and okay, text input 2_3.text is equal to text input 2_4.text. See up here, now isn't it correct? See, both green and this thing, if they are both equal, then this button should get enabled, right? Now if I play the app, see, currently like I am getting an error in confirm password, so this button is being disabled. But let's say if I copy this, if I paste it up here, so everything is fine, right? And as soon as I hit on the save, this password should get saved up here. Okay, this password should get updated in my user cred. So again what I'll do is, okay, not here, but on select of this button, I'll write the code, property called on select here. Before navigating to another screen, here what I'll say is, let me increase the size of it a little bit. I'll say update if, okay, and what do you want it to update? Table, user cred, then the condition. Again, the condition is always the same. Okay, user email, user this thing. Okay, then it is saying what do you want to item is nothing but record, so we have to use curly braces. Okay, and what we are updating this time, user cred. Okay, user cred we are updating. So see, user cred And here, what is the new password? So the new password is this, okay, contain in this text input. So I'll say text input 2_3.text. so this is what I'll say, and here I'll put semicolon so that there will be no error. So let us see. Okay, well, very well and good. Now everything looks okay to me. Let us see. There is some error, so let's check why it is giving an error first. Okay, where are you giving an error? Okay, see up here it should be dot. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, it was the error was not coming up here. I have used like comma up here. Okay, anyways, well and good. See, if I hit on save this time, previous password was this ABCD123, but the new password will be 5 small s capital S and so on and so forth. So see, as soon as I hit on the save and I'm navigated to this login screen again. Okay, once I navigate to this, but in my backend the password should get updated, right? So let me just refresh it up here, and you can see up here the new password is capital 5 small s this thing, right? Let me just copy this password from here, and I can paste this password up here, hit on login, and see I'm able to log in, right? So isn't it amazing? Let me just show you the whole process. Here, let me create one logout button. Let's say search for, do we have any log? Okay, we do not have a logout symbol up here. So let me search for people. Let's add this for logging out. Okay, if I hit on this, I'll be logged out. Just simple as that. I'll change its color to white. Now how to log out? Again, very simple up here. Just move back to that screen. Okay, this is fine. You can give padding. Okay, padding is totally up to you. 10 or 15, whatever works. Just use that. Always use the same width and height. Okay, if you are using 80, then use 80. If you are using 70, then use 70. Okay, now on select of this, you should be logged out. Okay, so logged out nothing means but navigate to that login screen. Okay, with the fade transition. That's pretty much it. Okay, if I hit on this, I'm logging out up here. Okay, there is no back navigation, right? There is no back navigation, so I can't go back. And on visible of this screen, these two should get like empty, right? The username and password should be like, by default it is coming up here, right? So I'll say on visible of this screen, see this login screen, I'll say I have written one thing up here, update this thing. This is fine, but what else I'll write? Update context where reset, I'll say reset text, anything I'll say, to true, and close. I haven't opened curly braces up here, so this is pretty much okay. Update, it should be update, not a date. Okay, very well and good. And I'll copy this. Okay, I'll click on these two, go to their reset property. There is a property called reset, and here see currently it is written false up here. I'll click on this and I'll paste this variable up here, right? Now see, if I go to, let's say, sign up page, and if I come to this login page, see now they are reset. Okay, so this is how you can reset. Let's say if I enter something like this, and if I go to any other screen, let's say I go to the sign up screen and I come up here, again it is not resetting. Reason, see this, whenever you like do like this, right, you do this true, so it is, you always have to make it first false then true. Okay, now see this time the magic. See, nothing, I just did nothing. Firstly I'm changing this variable to false, then I'm changing it to true. Okay, Now let me move back to sign up screen, come back to this screen. This time see, sign up screen, login screen, and see, always it will be reset. From whichever screen you will come to this screen, whenever this screen is visible, this code will get run. Okay, and once this code will run, it is just resetting like these things. Okay, on every page you can use this. Okay, just let me just copy this. On registration page, let's say by default this is coming, right? I'll go to on visible, I'll open this, I'll paste this code up here. Again, I'll use this variable called var reset true, and I'll select all of these. Okay, 1 2 3. I'll go to their reset property, and 1 2 3 text input. I'll go to their reset property, and here above I'll paste it. Okay, that's it. That's pretty much it. See, this time by default this was coming, right? If I now come to this, see, blank, right? Isn't it amazing? Let me just reset my password again. Let me go to the backend. Let me copy this email. Let me just show you this whole process again. Let's say if I forgot my password, I'll hit on reset. Okay, as soon as I hit on reset, see, it is taking some time because it is sending me one mail. Okay, so it is saying here, see, email, just check your email. So I'll check my email here. See, just now I received one email with the new OTP 910242. Let me copy this OTP from here. Let me paste this OTP here. See, now I'll hit on validate. Let me enter a new password code 1234 AB CD exclamation, and I'll put A capital. Okay, so that, yeah, now I'll paste this up here, click on save. So here, now again I'll put here, I'll go to my backend. Let me again copy this username, paste this username up here. Password was, see, I'll enable this. Okay, so that you can see 1234 A B C D exclamation. Click on login, and I am able to log in, right? And if I click on this, I'll be logged out. Isn't it amazing? And here, see, let me just copy this so that here OTP screen, right? This OTP by default is coming, right? Again, you have to do the same thing. Go to on visible of this page, paste this up here, copy this var reset variable, go to the reset property advanced section where you will find, click on, see this, click on this name, paste this code up here. Now if I move to another screen, I'll come to this screen. This OTP will also be free. Okay, blank. Now if I move to this this one screen here, password is also coming up. In this screen also you have to do the same thing. Okay, so the process on all the pages is just the same. Okay, here on visible of this page, paste this up here, copy this, select these two, search for reset property here, paste this variable. Okay, now if I go to this screen, come to this screen, see, these are also empty. So all the process, everything is done. Okay, we are able to reset our password, right, in Canvas app, Power App. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and thank you so much for watching if you are here till with me. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye.